This trip started with a week-long cruise on the upper reaches of the Amazon River, originating in Iquitos, Peru. Our home for this adventure was the very comfortable Esmeralda riverboat, where we were gently introduced to the amazing wonders of the largest river system in the world. The homes of the river people are built right on the water. The river is their only means of transportation and the source of most of their food. This hawk is getting a free ride downstream on the log. Wildlife is not as prevalent here as that in Africa, but if you look carefully, you can see the iguana in the tree. Birds begin their territorial call at sunrise, so at 5:30 in the morning, 16 curious passengers left air-conditioned cabins for an excursion into the world's greatest rainforest. Notice the yellow-breasted birds. This large bird is known as the Watson. The nest of the Oropendola bird look like pendants hanging from the tree. In order to fool predators, some of the nests are fake. These giant water lilies, known as the Victoria lily, have pads large enough to support a small animal. Local people use this cassia plant to treat kidney problems. One morning we returned to our cabin to find that the room steward had a sense of humor. The view from the glassed-in, air-conditioned dining room was magnificent. This huge bell wasp nest is home to thousands or perhaps millions of wasps. Some days we went for hikes into the rainforest. The heliconia plant is also found in other tropical areas of the world. Juan, a very brilliant and personable naturalist, was our guide for the Amazon portion of the trip. Juan grew up on the river, managed to get a college education, and became fluent in several languages. Freshwater dolphins are shy and don't often show their pink tummies. The locals believe that a dolphin can assume the guise of a handsome man and enter a village to seduce a young woman. Another myth associated with these river dolphins is that eating dolphin meat causes sexual impotence. Therefore, there is little danger of these beautiful creatures becoming extinct. Here is another iguana. If you look carefully, you can see a toucan in the tree. Juan had to use a machete to forge our way through the narrow channel. Another toucan. Bromeliads thrive in this area. The blue and the red macaw are but two of the 25,000 bird species that have been identified in this area. Probably at least that many more are yet to be discovered. One man can complete construction of a dugout in about 2 weeks. Because of excessive logging, the number of mahogany trees in Peru has been seriously reduced. In an effort to replenish the supply, our tour company provided a small tree for each of us to plant in the forest. George didn't fall and hurt himself in the forest. He is just posing in this sedan chair. This very large moth is attached to the thatch roof of the luncheon shelter.
They are right. On the boat.
Okay, here come George and Marion after months on the jungle.
Anything for a shave and a shower.
Okay, Jorge. 1, 2, 3.
Let's go!
Go.
Three.
A highlight of the trip was a swim in the Amazon with the piranhas. One evening we had the unusual experience of visiting the shaman, or medicine man, as he performed his expertise on 2 patients. The shaman profession is a highly respected rainforest tradition passed down through the generations. The cure involves chanting appeals in a foreign tongue to the gods of the dolphin, drinking a strange potion, and blowing the smoke over the patient to exorcise the malady. The first mate is cutting bait for our piranha fishing venture. We caught several piranha, and when we got back to the Esmeralda, the cook prepared them for our lunch. They were delicious.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, clearly I didn't have it in the mouth.
The fish that were too small for us to eat were thrown back into the water for the brown hawk. One of the more colorful fellow travelers was Casey from St. Louis. A group of rare red monkeys. A tarantula. Another Watson bird. The boat stopped at the village of Iberia, and we observed the activities of its people. The students were preparing for a flag-raising ceremony at the Iberia School. The river people frequently made pets of monkeys. You can see the small monkey in the little girl's hair. Jorge, one of the talented crew members, sang for us.
Mejor sería morir, ni cerca ni distante, podremos ya vivir, ni cerca ni distantes, podremos ya vivir.
We visited a classroom at the village school.
Mis amigos, ¿cómo están?
¿Ya? ¿Está bien? Ya, entonces ellos van a decir,
Muy bien.
van a decir ellos, ¿ya? 1, 2, 3. Ya, bravo, bravo, ya.
This man is preparing panels for a thatched roof. They must be dried before installation and will last for about 5 years. As the sun sets on the Amazon, we will return to the city of Iquitos.